At the World Economic Forum, Euronews canvassed opinions on Theresa May's Brexit policy speech. Ryan Heath, former European Commission spokesman, now senior EU correspondent for Politico, reckons the British Prime Minister still has a difficult path ahead.
If you look at what happened with Greece, if you look at what happened with the other bailout programs that have been going over the last 5 years, when it's a 27 versus 1 negotiation, the 27 win, and they stick together like glue because it's about their survival. So I think essentially telling Europe it has to be nice to Britain, otherwise she's going to storm off, is a very risky strategy. She needs to be really realistic about the next 2 years. She doesn't have the best negotiating team. Britain hasn't had trade expertise, for example, for decades. So to build up that expertise and to get this deal done in 2 years, not just the divorce, but the new relationship, it means you've really got to keep all the goodwill you can on the other side.
Andrew Baldwin, regional managing partner with Ernst & Young for Europe, the Middle East, India and Africa, told Euronews he believes the UK does have some leverage over negotiating its access to Europe for financial firms.
Financial services in London generates 1.3 billion euros of lending into European companies. Of that, 80% of that or 70% of that comes from banks, UK banks or overseas banks who take advantage of London as a base. That is going to be a critical part of any transition arrangements, because if it's not sorted out, if it's not agreed and negotiated, the real risk to the European economy is they'll see a real slowdown in their bank-driven capital growth.
Look out for more from Davos on air and on our website.